I'm standing here now today to say that I have a thought. See, I've realised that everybody in Scoil Mhuire has to wait until after break to eat their lunch. But what if we brought back the bins? Then we could bring food outside. So I have a thought that if we all unite together and ask Mr. Regan nicely, he might say, we'll bring back the bins. And I know we're starving before I go out to lunch, but if we bring back the bins, we'll have a better future. A better lunch!
I believe that homework should be destroyed. In my view, homework is a waste of time. We spend 5.5 hours in school, so I should go home and do half an hour more work. Homework puts stress on busy parents as they have to revise and check our homework. As well as that, we need time after school to do things like exercise and enjoy ourselves. Homework takes up its time. On top of that, I bet you that no child on earth goes home excited about their homework. So I think homework should be destroyed.
I had a wish that Ireland would be a better place to live. Less crime, no murders, more jobs, less tax. I have another wish that our children in time will not be judged by the colour of their skin or where they live. I have another wish that I win the lotto.
I have a thought where everybody does not have taxes to worry about, so they do not need to worry about getting their home taken away from them. A thought where poor people can afford food for their family without going bankrupt. A thought where everybody can have a comfortable and satisfying life. A thought where everything is cheap so people can afford nice things to themselves like food or an average sized house. A thought where everybody can live a happy and healthy life, poor or not.
We are who we are. What makes us what we are, now you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, is it the hugeness of your popularity or the understanding of your characteristics? Well, let me tell you this. How can one defend themselves as others help them what they can't be, what they can't be? But we are what we are, and nobody can change it. You can change our feelings towards you, but we have the right and we have the confidence, so don't get in our way. I wish that we could understand ourselves instead of putting points down our necks and putting money in our mouths. I believe that one day we could use our power that at least could do some good to this world. I wish humanity could just get on and be friends for goodness sake. I wish I could help those who need it and those who are in sudden shock and misery in their lives. If you don't, I don't care, because you are who you are, and that's all I care.
In 20 years' time, I wish there was no hungry children crying themselves to sleep. In 20 years' time, I wish that everyone who needed a job had a job. In 20 years' time, I wish someone discovered a cure for cancer and end all the pain. In 20 years' time, I wish there would be an end to war and suffering and there would be peace everywhere. In 20 years' time, I wish there would be no racism and all races could live together peacefully. In 20 years' time, I wish there would be less deaths on the road and that more people will drive more carefully. In 20 years' time, I wish that all people can be nice to their children and that there will be no more child abuse. In 20 years' time, I wish that all people in the world could be as lucky as us today.
One day I was walking in the park and I saw a mother hitting her kid, and I thought that was wrong. I think kids should be treated like kids and not like the dirt that they get on the sole of their shoes. I think that if a parent hits their kid in public, there should be a fine. A fine that makes the parents feel like the dirt on the shoes. A fine that lets the kid feel superior, because if an adult hits their kid in public, it's only hurting themselves. Because if an adult hits their kid, it's just wrong.
I think that kids in primary school should only wear tracksuit and not uniform, for a lot of reasons. One being that you have to buy black school shoes that cost money. That could be spent on something more useful. Another reason is that uniform is really, really uncomfortable, and when we're on the grass we get all sweaty. Another reason, and the final one I'm going to tell you, is if any of the adults have only one kid, they have to buy a new uniform every year for 8 years.
I imagine that the sun shines all year round so we can go on the grass. I imagine that people never got sick so we can go on the grass.
I want peace in the world. I want peace in the world so life will be better. I want peace in the world so people wouldn't die. I want peace in the world so money that are used to build weapons will be used to grow food, help the poor, and money to build hospitals to save people's lives. This would make people's lives better. I want peace in the world so people that use dangerous weapons could go to school and be a better person. I want peace in the world to make the world better, a better place.
I believe that the world should be a better place, where people in poor countries could have the money to buy food. Too many people are dying in the world of starvation while we waste lots of food in the rich countries. I believe we should share our water. Too many children are dying in the world today because they have to drink dirty water. Millions die in the world because they have no water to grow crops, yet we waste water all the time. I believe everyone should be able to get the medicines they need. Too many children are dying of diseases we have the medicines to cure.
Very nice.